What's up, y'all? Thanks so much for tuning in to today's chat. And today I'm talking about giving yourself the chance to be successful. Giving yourself a chance at success. And the success that is coming from within you to say that, hey, yes, I did that because that was on my heart to do. That is something that I've always wanted to do. That is something that I have always been interested in doing. However, because of X, Y, and Z or whatever type of thing that held you back from doing that creative pursuit is now out of the way, and you have, for whatever reason, decided to move forward. So it's important that we focus on the things that make us happy. And I know, like for me, one of the things that really made me happy and brought me joy within my own personal life is pursuing my creative venture. And that just happened to be art. And one of the biggest lessons that I learned, and one of the biggest things that I had to move away from and get out of the mindset, was that I did not need any additional excuses than what I've already had, the limitations that I had in my own mind. And in addition to that, I didn't need the permission or green light from anybody. The only thing that kept me from moving forward when I initially wanted to move forward was my own excuses and not taking that first step. And a lot of times we do come into the, just the hustle and bustle of life and the things that keep us occupied. But if we're genuinely interested in something, especially when it comes to a creative calling, I think that most times once we start moving forward with that venture, we do find fulfillment in it. And that's what propels us to move forward. So when I talk about giving yourself the chance to be successful, what I mean is, for me, these three things specifically. First of all, consistency. Staying consistent with that endeavor. And I'm not talking about, going hard for 3 days or 7 days or even a month. I'm talking about every day you're doing something to consistently fuel that venture, to move it forward. One of the biggest hangups and one of the biggest ways that people fall short is we get excited about an idea. We start telling everybody. We might start, get the ball rolling and do a few things to move that idea forward. But there isn't any consistency in those action steps, and then the idea falls flat, or the creation falls flat, or whatever it is that you're doing falls flat because you have pulled all the momentum from it. You haven't really fueled it with anything. But once you start taking at least one action step each day, that's going to move you forward. So one of the ways that you can give yourself an opportunity at success is just commit to the consistency. Commit to being consistent. Sit down. See what days of the week that you can actually put some effort in towards your goal, and just do it. It could be 10 minutes, it could be 30, it could be an hour, depending on what sort of time you got. Just figure out something that's going to be effective for you and stick to it. The second way that you can give yourself an opportunity at success is just by not criticizing yourself, not being hard on yourself, not judging the work that you are doing. When I started with my art, I didn't worry about any judgment. I just worried about staying consistent. I didn't worry about having to send a draft over here for such and such to approve. I didn't have to worry about running it by a friend down the street for them to say, hey, yeah, this is good, go ahead and post it. Or, hey, yeah, this is good, go ahead and submit it. I did it because that's what I decided to do, and I stuck with it, and I wanted to do it, so I showed up and I did the work. I didn't judge myself. Are there some pieces or some work and stuff that I wasn't really keen on after I created it? Yeah, for sure. Like there's going to be some things that aren't perfect or some things that you don't necessarily like as far as your finished creation when it comes to like a creative pursuit. However, that is part of the process, is that you build and that you get better and you stay consistent and that you don't give up on your end result. So that's number 2, judgment. No judgment. Don't judge yourself during this process. And also the third thing that I encourage, and one of the things that I take with me every time I start working on a new piece, or even just like the creative brainstorming aspects of the things that I'm looking to create in the future, is I don't focus on getting it perfect. I focus on the fun. I focus on the enjoyment. I focus on the process of creating this painting or this sketch or this drawing, or just coming up with like different crazy things that are from my own brain, and I don't have to like get anybody's approval. So I just, really quickly just wanted to come on here and offer those words to make sure that you just give yourself credit. Give yourself credit. Give yourself an opportunity. Don't let anyone discourage you. Don't tell everybody your ideas and your dreams. Just go for it. Put in the work. Put in the work. Look to see what is materializing. You can go back and refine it later. It'll never be perfect, so you don't have to worry about that. Focus on what it is that you want to do, what's in your heart to do, and do it from a place of authenticity, and do it from a place of your intentional purpose. And I guarantee you, it is going to fuel you. It'll give you momentum to keep going. And like I said, that's going to be your best thing when it comes to giving your chance at success. It's just abiding by those 3 things. Those are the 3 things that have helped me tremendously. Staying consistent, no judgment, not judging myself, not judging my work, and then also just having fun and just enjoying what I do. So hope that helps, and I will catch you guys in the next chat.